what's going on, guys? Welcome back once again. It's me, Drover. So I'm gonna be here with you guys today solving the 4x4 Rubik's Revenge. And as you can see, the only difference between the 4x4 and the 3x3 is that the 3x3 has one layer but 4x4 has two layers here. So if you solve it the cross, and then you can solve it like a 3x3. So now that's it. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna solve the centers, the edges, and then solve it like 3x3. So first I'm gonna solve the white centers, and we need to find these little cubies so that we can form one line and then connect them. So it's best that you can find both of them perpendicular. So you have these two perpendicular to each other. This on the bottom left and this is on the bottom left. So if you want to connect them, you can move this to the top left and then connect them. So now you've solved your first line and we move on. Okay, the second line is already solved, so we can just connect them. If yours is not solved, you please go and solve it now. So you move this up, move this down, and bring it over. So now you got a white center here, and now I move on to the opposite color, yellow. Okay, so there's one here and another one here. Okay, so this is on the top right, top left. So you want to make it to the bottom left and then you connect them. But as you can see, this range of motion here, if you connect them, you will destroy the white center. So this range of motion is on the bottom layer. So in order not to destroy both of them, you move it up and then you move it back. So now you've got your white center here and your yellow here, and then there's already one here solved. So you want to bring this down to the yellow here. So this is a trick we're gonna do. We're gonna lift this up, spin it twice, and lift this down. So if your white center is here, not touched, and you want to put this line to here. So mostly people think that they put it like that and then connect them, but then this will destroy the white center. So you need to do this step. You move this into a straight line, either the right or the left, straight line, and then you lift this up, spin it twice, and lift this down. So you've got your yellow center and your white center. So now we'll move on to the orange center. And the first one's already solved. So now we move on to these two. This is on the bottom right and this is on the bottom left. So you need to move this to the top right and then you connect them. And then this range of motion, you will destroy the first line. So you move this on the upper layer, so you move to the bottom and then move it back. So I've got both lines solved, and then you connect them, move this up and connect them. So as a normal cube, beside the orange is the green and then here's the blue. So beside here should be orange and here should be blue. So this green is already I think I said wrong. Here should be green and here should be blue. So here is a green line solved, and let's solve this too. So we move this down here. Okay, so it will not affect it. So we move this up and move this up here so that when we move back it can connect into a line like that. Okay, so this is remaining here and this is here. So we need to connect them. Remember the straight line. Connect them in a straight line. because you need to put this line here so that you can perform the algorithm. So we're gonna perform the same thing. You lift this down, spin it twice, lift this up, and then it's here and here. So you want to connect here, so you move in a straight line. You lift this down, spin it twice, and lift this up. So if you solve your green, and now you move on to the red and blue. So some of you might get a straight line like red, blue, and blue, red. That's very simple to solve. And some of you might get this L shape, or some of you might get a dot, 2 dots like that. Okay, if you get a dot, you can put red or blue, any color. If you want to put blue, you must adjust. Okay, pretend this is red, red, blue, blue. You adjust to a blue here, and then the other side, you also must adjust the blue here. You cannot put a red here, if not it won't solve anything. And then you just need to perform like what we did. Move down, spin it twice, and lift it up. Then you'll have a red part, the line, the red and the blue, and the red and blue, and then it's easy to solve. So in my case, the L shape, you must put it the same, like this L here is like that. So you also must move it the same, L, L, same. So you bring this down, spin it twice, and lift this up. So you've got your line. Okay, so as what I said, form in a straight line. Okay, so you lift this down, spin it twice, and lift it up. So you solved all your centers, and now we're gonna move on to the edges. And the first edge I'm gonna solve is this white red edge here. We're gonna replace them with garbage. Okay, so I'll show you what garbage means later in when we solve the edges, which I'll show you. And we're gonna solve the white edges first, then the 4 non-yellow and 1 yellow solve, and the 3 yellow. Okay, so this red white here, we need to find another red white so that we can connect them into one edge piece. So the another red is here. So you want to make sure that you make them opposite and flipped. Okay, so you move this away and you bring this up. So that's what I meant. Opposite each other and flip. This red, white, this must be white, red. If you flip this white, this cannot be white, it must be red. So that when you connect them, they can be connected. Yeah, so you connect them. You can move either to the right or the left, but I prefer the right. So you move to the right, replace with garbage that we don't need to use. Move it back and move this down. So you solve your first edge piece, and now we move on to this blue white here. So let's find, okay, it's here. Blue white. So you move it like that. Opposite, flipped. Connect them. Move it to the right. Replace with garbage. Move it back and lift this down. So now let's solve this white, orange, and it's here. It's opposite but not flipped. So you want to make them flipped. So you move this down, move this here, and lift this up. Okay, so now it's opposite flip. You can connect them and replace them with garbage. We cannot replace with this. This is what we solved. This. Okay, and you move it back. So now the last color, the white green, is opposite but not flipped. So you move this down, you move this away, and you bring this up. opposite, flipped. Connect, move it to the right, replace it with garbage, move it back, and lift this down. So now you solve your all your white edges, and now we move on to the 4 non-colors. So the first non-color I'm gonna solve is this green orange here. Okay, they're opposite but not flipped. It's the same. You move this down, spin away, lift this up. So you connect them, move it to the right, replace them with garbage, move it back, and lift this down. Okay, so the next non-color I'm gonna do is this blue red here. Okay, so it's here. Its edge piece is here. So we move this down, move this twice, and lift this up. Opposite, flip, connect, move it to the right, replace it with garbage, move it back, and lift this down. Okay, so the next edge piece we're gonna solve is this blue orange here. Its edge piece is here. So we're gonna move this down and move this up. So it's opposite and flipped. You connect them, move it to the right, replace it with garbage. It's not this, this is what we formed earlier, but this. Move it back and lift this down. So the last color I'm going to do is this green orange here, and it's here. Its edge piece is here. So we're gonna turn this here and move this up. Opposite, flip, connect, move it to the right, replace them with garbage. This is not garbage, this is what we formed. This is not garbage, this is not garbage. So we've run out of garbage, so we move it to the left. So replace them with garbage, move it back, and lift this down. So now we solved all the non-yellow, and some people might solve a yellow edge by accident, and that's okay. Since my case, we haven't solved any yellow edges, so now let's solve one. So let's do this. Okay, opposite, flip, connect them. If you move to the right, okay, there's garbage available. Move to the right, replace them not with this but with this garbage, move it back and lift this down. So you've solved one yellow edge, and now let's move on to the 3 yellow edges. So I want to solve this green yellow here, and its edge piece is here. So it's the same. You move this down, move this away, and then bring this up. So it's opposite and it's flipped. Okay. So you want to make sure the color here. In my case, my color is yellow orange. You want to find yellow orange here. You want to make sure you connect it here, and it's not flipped. This an example I'm gonna show you now. Move this down, move this here, and lift this up. So now you see my yellow orange is here by the side and not flipped. Okay, so as usual, we connect them. If your color is on the right, you move, on the left, you move to the left. Mine's on the right, so I'll move to the right and replace it with this garbage here and move it back and lift it down. So you'll find that you've solved all the yellow edges, and now you can solve it like a 3x3. Okay, so I'm gonna solve it like a 3x3 now, and if you don't know what I'm doing, you can watch my 3x3 Rubik's Cube tutorial, because they say in a more detailed way there, and I don't want to waste so much time on the people that already know how to solve it. Okay, so yeah, you can go and watch my Rubik's Cube tutorial if you don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna do it very fast. And if you solve it like a 3x3, you would have seen that you've solved your first layer and the white. Okay, so we're gonna move on again like a 3x3. So if you have solved like a 3x3, you have get at the same state as me now. Okay, and now we can move on to the yellow. Most people might get a dot, L, across or a line. You can solve like a 3x3 or so. Okay, but some people might get a T or an I like me. And we're gonna perform this algorithm here. We're gonna move the right down, spin the top twice, put the left down, spin the front twice, put the left up, spin the front twice, put the right up twice, and spin the top twice, put the right up once, spin the top twice, put the right down, spin the top twice, front twice, right down twice, and front twice. So now most of you might get a dot like me, and you can just solve it like a 3x3. Okay, and then you will get a cross. Okay, a cross, and then you just need to connect them into their places. And this again, you can see my 3x3 tutorial, because I'm not gonna explain a lot in this video here. So you'll most likely get in this state, cross and all solved like that. And then we can because none of this piece is arranged the same, so we move this up, move this away, move this up, move this back, move this down, move this back, and move this down, move this back. So now you've solved one here, one and all not solved. So you move this to the right here, and then perform the same algorithm. Move this up, move this away, move this up, move this back, move this down, move this back, move this down, move this back. Okay, so now all the places are solved, and you can solve it like a 3x3. Okay, so some people might find themselves in this kind of situation where they solve both here and both here are opposite. Okay, so you might want to perform this algorithm. Put the right down twice, okay, put it right down like that twice. Okay. Okay, then you spin the top twice like that. Okay. Put it right down twice again. And after you put it right down twice, you put this double twice. Okay. And then you put it right down twice again. And then the last step, the middle twice. Okay, I hope you know what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you again. Put the right down twice. Spin the top twice. Put the right down twice. Spin this double layer twice. Okay. Put the right down twice and spin this middle layer twice. Okay. So by now you will get into this state as us now. So we solve it like a 3x3. And I hope you're proud owner of this 4x4 Rubik's Revenge. And I hope that this video is not too complicated, and I hope that you can understand. Okay, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.